Hi guys.
Hi.
Hi. So I'm Jen Berklow. For anybody that's new, been here with us before. If you want to go ahead and mute, you can. And then tonight, good song. But we're not we'll save that for a pump up for a different night. Okay. I'm really glad to have you guys here. And as you're coming on, just go ahead and mute. And well, I guess if they're not on yet, then they don't know that. But go ahead and you can mute. And then tonight's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to put this. I want to make it to where my face is big. How do I do that? Nope, that's not what I want. Okay, I'll figure it out. Anyway, okay. So tonight may be a little bit different. Like normally we don't have it's not like a conversation type thing, although it could be. But I just want to go through and really like get down to the basics for all of our new distributors. So we are recording this tonight, and you'll be able to share this with your distributors. We'll have a YouTube link that I'll post later. This computer is super slow, so I'll get the link posted in just a little bit. Is that what I want? I don't know if that's what I wanted or not. Sorry. Anyway, so, and I'm in the middle of signing up a distributor right now. I'm going to try not to get too distracted. Just one second. Okay. So, if you're on this call tonight, you are either brand spanking new, like less than new, or you're taking back information to be able to train your teams. Also, this is a no judgment zone. I did not blow dry my hair today, and I know I look like a drowned rat, and it's okay. So, anyway, I really want. Okay, can someone tell me? So I've got my screen right now is all the little boxes. Can someone tell me how to get it back to where it's just my box? Because I'm recording this, and I don't know if you guys all want your faces to show or not. Anybody know how to do that?
Are you on a computer or on your phone?
I'm on a computer.
So,
it's in the top right. It should say speaker view.
Yeah, that's what I want. Yes.
Yeah, you want to click on that.
Okay. Now I see your face, Jennifer. Is that how it should be?
It's because I'm the last one who talked. So when you're the one talking, it'll record. It'll show your face.
Okay. Thank you. Here's Dano. He's daddy of the year. So, if you're new enough, then you may be having the feeling of like, what the heck did I just get myself into? And that's okay. That's normal. And if you maybe haven't even started yet, I don't want to scare you by saying that. It just happens. Like you sign up and then you think, holy crap, what am I doing? And I just want you to know that you've got a really lovely team of people to help support you, to help answer questions. If you're signing up with me, obviously I'm like the upline for this team. But if you're signing up with me, you've got me as a sponsor, and you've got one of these lovely faces to help you. Just lots of really supportive, really great girls on this team that I really am fortunate to have. So try not to get too overwhelmed. We know you're going to have questions. I'm going to go over this training with you, and then you're still probably going to have questions. I would just encourage you to take notes, read back over them, get involved in the groups. What I'm going over tonight is all the information that's pinned to the top of our group page. And so I just think it's nice, though, to actually hear it and to talk about it. So when you first start out as a distributor, for It Works, it can seem really confusing with eSuite and learning how to navigate it and all these new terms. You have no idea what they mean. So we've got a document in our group. It's pinned to the top. You've probably been tagged in it. But it's a nice document of info that's handy to print out and to refer back to, take notes on, and that kind of thing. And then obviously you can ask any questions as we go along. So once you sign up, you form your own website, and then it's the domain is .myitworks.com or .itworks.com. Well, Facebook and Instagram, being the lovely people that they are, okay, I'm going to stop saying lovely. Being the great people that they are, they block our websites from their social media. So I don't know why, I think probably a few people ruined it for everyone and got kind of spammy. So one of the first things that we like to tell people to do is to go to GoDaddy.com. You can Google promo codes for GoDaddy.com, and you can get a domain name for like 99 cents for the year. So I strongly recommend doing that. So for example, like my website name when I first signed up was Rap with Jen, and when you add like .itworks.com, it just gets kind of lengthy. So I switched it, and I bought a domain name for 99 cents, and it had it tagged BertBoysRaps.com because I just think it's shorter and catchier, and it's just more convenient. So that's one of the first things that we recommend that you do. You will mask it and forward it to your It Works site so that you can post it on social media. Although I will tell you, I still don't post mine on social media. I send it in private messages, but I don't ever post it on my Facebook posts. One thing that you'll hear repeatedly is that this business is all about forming relationships. And so I would rather have a conversation with someone and then be able to personally give them my website when I'm talking to them rather than them just click on it from a post that I made. It just really is a lot better for customer service, and it helps us all to form a better relationship that way. So I've still got the GoDaddy domain name, but you'll never see me post my website. Very rarely will you see me post my website on my actual Facebook or Instagram posts. One of the things that gets most confusing, one of the things that was most confusing for me is running an ADBB auto ship. Do I need to do it? What products do I need to order? How does that work? So your ADBB auto ship is kind of, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna tell you that it's a must. It's a big deal. But when I say that, I also am gonna tell you what to do if that is kind of a deal breaker for you. So, hi Megan. So ADBB, let's first talk about so BV stands for bonus volume, and it's just an arbitrary value that's assigned to our products. And it's about dollar for dollar. So when I say ADBB auto ship, it's about $80 worth of products. That's kind of like what it costs us to run our business. If you were to talk to my husband who owns a lawn care company, he would tell you that it costs him about $30,000 to run his business. We get to do it for about $100 a month. When I started this, for those of you that don't know my story, we had like less than $0. And so when I heard about the auto ship, it really freaked me out. And I was like, I want to make money. I don't want to I don't care about buying the products. You guys, I seriously, at one point when my husband said, is this a scam? I said, I don't care if it is a scam. Like, at least I can make money for a couple of months, right? It's not a scam for any of you listening or watching, but that is just where we were financially. And so when I heard about the auto ship, it did scare me. And then even once I turned my auto ship on, it was confusing, and I was like, I don't really get it. So I'm going to try to make it as clear as possible right now. Running an 80 BB auto ship guarantees that you are qualified for commission and bonuses every month. You can, okay. So setting up your 80 BB auto ship guarantees that you're commission qualified and bonus qualified. When you sign up, you're automatically qualified for commissions for your first month. Now your auto ship, you can set that up with what It Works does when you're signing up. You'll notice that they go ahead and put 2 packs of wraps as your auto ship. And that's because people want to get in and they want to make money quickly. And by ordering 2 packs of wraps at $59 a piece, you can turn around and sell those wraps for $25 each, and you're making cash profit on what you just ordered. We like to run this business debt-free. I run an auto shipment every month for the products that I use every day. I just put them in that cart, and I know that it's going to run each month, so I'm not ever going to run out of my cleanser. I'm never going to run out of my hair, skin, and nails. I'm never going to run out of my greens. It's just nice to have that there. So if you're not wanting to turn around and sell your wraps, you can set your auto shipment up for whatever products you want to use yourself. We're going to talk about this in a little bit too, but it is really important to be a product of the product. Now, if you do not have your 80 BB auto shipment set up, you need to make sure that you have 150 personal bonus volume, about $150 in sales to stay commission qualified. That's about 3 packs of wraps. It's not any big deal. So neither of this is scary. You've got complete control of your auto shipment. You can turn it on, you can turn it off. You can set the day that it runs, you can change the day that it runs. You can change out the products for your auto shipment at any time. So please don't let it be scary to you. It's very simple. We tend to complicate things. I promise you, it took me a solid 3 weeks to really understand what the auto shipment was. So just, you need to go ahead and set that up. It doesn't run for until a month after you've signed up. And if for some reason you don't have your 80 BB auto shipment turned on, then you just need to make sure that you keep 150 in orders to stay commission qualified and bonus qualified. So PBV is what I just mentioned. It's personal bonus volume. And that's just volume from anything that you and your loyal customers order. Group volume is GB. You'll hear us use that a lot. And when you start signing up distributors under you, then your GB is any of their volume and your personal volume combined. So we've got BV, PBV, and GB. Your group volume, personal bonus volume, and just bonus volume. When you go to start promoting, you're gonna hear us talking about qualified legs. So qualified leg just means a distributor who's at 400 group volume, 400 GB or more. Remember, GB comes from everything under that distributor or their order. GB comes from everything under that distributor. That's their orders, their customers' orders, and any distributors under them and their customers, their distributors also, and on and on and on down the line. It's really important to know the difference between GB and PBV when you're going to promote. And we'll talk about that when we get into charting here in just a little bit. Fast Start Qualified. This is where we start getting our $100 bonuses, which add up really quickly. So, to be Fast Start Qualified, that means you have 2 loyal customers and your auto shipment is set up, or you're at 150 PBV. A Fast Start bonus is a $100 bonus that you can earn from every distributor that you sign up. When that distributor gets just 2 loyal customers within their first 30 days and has either their auto shipment set up or 150 PBV, you get a $100 bonus. So as you're signing people up, these bonuses just multiply on top of each other. It's really nice. And then as you move up in rank, Like, so your $100 bonus once you go diamond, which we'll talk about. Reagan. Hi, baby. Hello. You want up here? So once you go diamond, which we'll talk about in just a minute, I've got an empty diamond chart to show you. Those fast start bonuses go up to $180. You get an extra $80 on top. Once you go double diamond, I think they go up to, I think you get an extra $125 on top of your $100 bonus. So those bonuses are really nice to get and simple to get to. So for every 2 loyal customers that you ever sign up, you're going to get a wrap reward. We're doing a product of the product anyway, and as we order our wraps, those wrap rewards allow you to get a pack of wraps for only $25. You can use those for yourself, or you can turn around and sell those wraps for $25 each, and then that's $75 cash profit for you. When you get 4 loyal customers within your first 30 days, this is your first goal, you guys, to get 4 loyal customers in your first 30 days, you're going to get $120 in free product. It can be whatever you want, but again, if you get 2 boxes of wraps, you can sell those for $25 each, and you just made $200 back. Steps to success are the simple, proven steps to make us successful in this business. We tend to overcomplicate things, and once you get to a certain rank, you think, okay, now what do I need to be doing? But really, you guys, we just do the steps to success more. We just keep repeating. So the steps to success is to get 3 distributors and 4 loyal customers. When you get that, you just repeat, and you start working towards 4 more loyal customers and 3 more distributors. Your goal should be to complete this at least once a month, and it's awesome if you do, and even better if you can go over that. I'm going to be, okay, let's be transparent in our leadership here. I did not sign a single distributor until Friday for February. Last February, I signed 13 distributors. This year, I didn't sign a single distributor until just a couple of days ago. And I don't know how many customers. I think I've met my steps to success now, but you guys keep pushing. Make it your goal every month to get 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors. Because once we get into charting, you're going to see how that builds you to Ruby and to Emerald and to Diamond. To check in your eSuite, if you have a new customer or distributor, all you do is you'll sign in and go to reports. If you scroll down the menu, you'll go to select personally enrolled team, and then there's a little box to click that allows you to see only those distributors enrolled in the last, or customers or distributors enrolled in the last 48 hours. So if you're wondering, okay, I had somebody that was going to order, how can I tell if they ordered? You're going to go into your eSuite, go to reports, and click on personally enrolled team. Does anybody have any questions up to this point? Okay. So let's talk about Ruby, Emerald, and Diamond. So to start promoting, it takes building a team of distributors under you and being a helpful leader to your team. You can go to the Documents section of your eSuite to print out the Ruby, Emerald, and Diamond charts, or go to Files, to go to the Files section in our larger group aiming for ambassadors. There are charts in there too. It's great to print these charts out right away so that you can see what you need to get these promotions, and you can start filling them out from your very first distributor. Knowing exactly what you need to get where you want will only help you get there quicker and easier. I'm a very red personality. For those of you that don't know, red is like extremely, well, I don't want to say money driven, but really when you talk about the red, it's like a dollar sign. But I'm just really goal oriented. And so what I need in front of me when I'm promoting is a blank chart, just like this. Can you guys see this Ruby chart? The lighting in here is terrible. Can you see that Ruby chart right there? Okay, Rubies are the building blocks to this business. And what it takes for me when I'm promoting is to have this blank chart in front of me to where I can just start filling names in. If you're brand new, this is what I want you to do. I want you to print off your Ruby chart, this blank Ruby chart. And I want you in the top 3 spaces. You see one that says executive, one that says 400 GB, 400 GB. So these are your qualified legs. One is an executive, and then you've got 2 400 legs. Remember, that just means that those legs need 400 in group volume. Here's a little pin. So I want you to be thinking about, so you're brand new in this business, I just want you to think about the 3 people that you would really love to do this business with, or that you know would just be rock stars. So for me, let's say I want to really make money with this, you guys, and I want to bring in 2 checks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sign my husband up. I'm going to sign my sister, and I'm going to sign my mom. So I know the writing on here is going to be backwards, but I have my husband in my executive spot because I want to pull in 2 paychecks, and if he's a strong leg for me, then we get paid twice on that, and I'm making more money. And I have my mom and my sister. So what we're going to be doing is I'm going to get 4 more loyal customers for my husband, because that's another $120 in free product that I get to use, or more wraps that I get to buy and sell, or get for free and sell. My mom and my sister, all they have to get is 400 group volume. So that's about 4 to 5 customers. And I hear a lot of times when people are from the same town or maybe are related, and they think, oh, well, we know all of the same people. I promise you don't. I promise that my sister, okay, so I've got 2 sisters, and they both are on my team. And I promise you that, yes, we all have the same family, but we don't all have the same in-laws, and we don't all work with the same people. And so they can easily get 4 coworkers as loyal customers. You guys always know 4 different people than your best friend knows, whether it's from your family or whatever. So please remember that these goals are simple and they're small. Like, we just like to do 1 step at a time. Easy, duplicatable steps here. So then my husband is on my executive account here. And we want to find 2 more people to sign up under him. And he has his sister, so this is my sister-in-law, and then his best friend's girlfriend wants to sign up. Okay, so he's just signed up 2 distributors right here. And now they're just going to go get 4 loyal customers. They're going to earn $120 in free product. They're going to get that 400 GB, your Ruby, and you've got a $1,000 bonus, which is pretty amazing, on top of your $500 average monthly commission. This Ruby chart, Rubies are the building blocks of our company. So that's a Ruby. And once you fill out a Ruby, just like the steps of success, we just repeat it. So once you've done that, you'll see you're going to move up to Emerald. And Emerald is just 2 Rubies plus those 2 top 400 legs. Can you see that? So 2 rubies makes an emerald. 3 rubies makes a diamond. To get to diamond, you just need an emerald and a ruby, which is a total of 3 rubies plus those 2 400 legs on top. And it just keeps repeating over and over again. We build rubies in this business. Okay, let's see what I have written down here about Ruby that I haven't already said. So getting to Ruby is an average of $600 a month income. And if you reach Ruby within your first 2 calendar months, then you're also going to get that $1,000 bonus. So if you are signing up in the month of February, you get until the end of April to earn a $1,000 bonus. You're going to be working together with your team, and it's going to be really awesome. Like, who doesn't need an extra $1,000, right? So get a Ruby chart printed out as soon as possible. Make sure you understand exactly what it takes to get to the rank of Ruby. And if for some reason this charting confuses you, just ask for help. We want everybody to reach Ruby and to get that bonus, because there are more. Here's a little statistic for you. there are more people on the verge of bankruptcy who need $300 to $500 a month than there are people having heart attacks in the country right now. So, when most people are on the verge of bankruptcy just needing $300 to $500 a month, what is that $1,000 going to do for them? That's why we say that this business is life-changing. Like, forget about the $20,000 to $150,000 double good bonuses that they're offering right now. $1,000 can change someone's life. Getting to diamond and earning the good bonus. Right now they have a double good bonus, and I'm not sure how long that will last, but they bring around these good bonuses. Good stands for get out of debt. So the same thing applies as before. When you get that diamond chart printed out, and that's when life-changing money comes in. The average monthly income for a diamond is about $2,000. And then they're offering the good bonus on top of that, which is right now $20,000, which is like an extra $800 a month on top of your $2,000 commission. There are videos when you're added to the Aiming for Ambassador group. There are videos in the files section that talk more in depth about this. And again, if you ever have questions on charting, please just let us know. Enrolling new distributors. When you sign up a new distributor, make sure you're adding them to the Facebook team groups for help and support. So you've got our group, the Wrapping to the Top, that Amanda Hall and I run. We also have Aiming for Ambassador that our Ambassador Diamonds, Thomas and Jamie Tetro run for us. And then if you haven't been added to it, please let me know and I can get you added to our Newbie to Ruby group, which just breaks down exactly what to post, how to post. You can literally copy and paste the posts that are in there with some before and after pictures. And there are before and after pictures in these groups as well. So it doesn't matter if you don't have your own customers, we've got them for you. Let's see. Make sure your new distributors know that they can always post questions and reach out to their upline for support. And we need to make sure that we're teaching the steps of success. So always make it your goal each month to get 4 loyal customers and 3 distributors. If you get more, that's great. If you don't reach it, that's okay. We just keep trying over and over again. Make sure that you're doing your training in eSuite under It Works You. Now, I know that I think it's easier right now. They just did a few months ago, they redid the system. Not the It Works system, but the training system. And I don't think it works very well from phones now. So I think it's better on a computer, but I know it didn't used to work in Google Chrome. And so if you're struggling with the It Works You, the training in eSuite, try just switching your web browser. It could be as simple as that. So let's talk really quickly about parties. Party. You want to get a launch party planned as soon as possible to launch your business. Parties are really important to help your business grow and grow quickly. Don't worry about being new and not knowing how to party. There's plenty of videos, info. Your upline, we're always here to help you learn about how to do a wrap party. I also want you to know that we do a Zoom wrap party every Thursday night. So if you are unsure of how to do a party, just jump on here and watch us because we keep it super simple. I will share with you that when I first started, Hadley was about 6 months old, and Daniel worked sun up to sundown, and I didn't really want to drag a baby out in the rain to a party. I had tried in a business previous to this that was only parties, setting up, washing your face, putting makeup on, cleaning the party up, and I was not about parties when I got into this. I wanted something that I could work from the confines of my home. And so I learned how to work on social media, which is a lot of how I teach my team to work. I want you to do whatever you are most comfortable with when you're starting out. I know parties aren't easy, but if you feel like you can get some people to a party, absolutely do it. And I will be there. I can Zoom with you, I can Skype with you, I can FaceTime with you. I will do whatever I can to help you, because at about 3 years in, I'm much more comfortable doing parties now. But I understand that that's intimidating at first. So a launch party is just a great way to get get your business out there to let people sample wraps and things like that. What do you have to say about it? Hey, what do you have to say about it? But yeah, if you ever have questions about parties, just jump on here on Thursday night. I always post the link, and we do a party every Thursday here on Zoom. It's a great way to get your potentials on too. If you want to have your family, if you want to do a launch party and then Zoom in on Thursday night, we can just have lots of parties all around, and I can go through the party pad for you. I do the work, and then you get to wrap people, and we sign up customers. That's a beautiful thing. There's a lot to learn about the products, the business, and how it all works. But if you're just willing to take the time to learn about the products and what they do, how to explain being a loyal customer and being a distributor, and how to work your eSuite, you're going to do fine. If you can ask questions and just follow directions, you're going to be just fine. Let's talk about that really quickly. Let's talk about what it means to be a loyal customer. So we talked about when you enroll loyal customers, every 2 loyal customers, you get a wrap reward. Your first 4 loyal customers in a month, you get $120 in free product. And so let's talk about the difference between a retail and a loyal customer. We have retail pricing and wholesale pricing on our websites. And our loyal customers share our wholesale pricing. To be a loyal customer, you just agree to purchase at least 1 product a month for 3 months. So if you're going to sign up a loyal customer today, all they're doing is agreeing to get a product in February, a product in March, and a product in April. That's it. There's no minimum dollar amount required. There is a $50 membership fee that is completely waived when they enroll for that 3 months. And once they complete that 3 months, they are a loyal customer for life. They get the discount on everything for life. So it's a really nice way to say, hey, I'm sharing my distributor discount with you. I really appreciate you, doing this with me to help my business start out. And once you go through the party pad, like once you talk to them about a few different products, there's no doubt that they're going to have 3 different products that they're going to want to try. So it's a really easy way to set them up. This company takes such good care of our customers by allowing us to invest in our health. Once you've done something for 3 months, it's pretty well going to be a habit, and that's awesome. So we're really trying to change people's lives from a health standpoint. And your best customers make your best distributors. Once they fall in love with those products, then they can see oh yeah, first of all, it's called It Works for a reason. How many people love the question, does it really work? I'm like, well, they did name the company It Works for a reason. And then, so then those customers make the best distributors because they've already loved the products and they see that they can really change their life financially from that. So again, to be a loyal customer, you're just agreeing to purchase at least a product a month for the next 3 months. There's no minimum dollar amount required, and that discount starts with the very first order. They also are they can get free shipping on orders over $125. They will get free shipping on auto ship orders past 3 months. They also earn perk points, which is they get 10% back on every order, and each perk point is equal to $1. So they can use that on additional orders outside of their auto ship for more discounts to try other products. So this company really, really takes care of their customers. That's an awesome thing. As a distributor, you're getting wholesale pricing on everything without you don't have to do the 3-month auto shipment thing that we do for the customers. Your wrap rewards, you're getting further discount on your wraps, and you're going to make a lot of money because you're going to sign up. So this company also has, if you never ever sign up a distributor, it's called a loyal customer bonus, which you can get for just enrolling a ton of customers. When you enroll 60 customers, you're going to get a $600 per month bonus on top of your commission. Lots of fun money stuff going on. Let's see. There are plenty of really helpful files in the Aiming for Ambassador group, which we've talked about. Just check them out. I mean, I know it's a lot of stuff to weed through at first, but once you are scratching the heck out of me. She's like these kitten claws. The hard part to me is weeding through the technical stuff. And it's going to be like that in any business. The fun part is just you've got a mouth. Talk to people. We break it down for you so that you can just copy and paste a post to introduce your business. One thing also that I like to tell people to do is I'm going to pull up a little cheat one here that I have. Welcome info. When you sign up on my team, I normally send a welcome info a welcome letter when I can remember to. And I want to see if any of this is different than what I have printed out for you. So some of this may be a little bit redundant. So you're going to log into eSuite. To log in, your username is your distributor ID number that's given to you when you sign up. There's going to be a little bit of tax info that you hopefully answered, and you're going to notice on eSuite that it says commission hold until you answer those tax questions. They're really simple, just a couple of questions to click through when you first sign in. Training Academy, scholarship. Your website is active as soon as you sign up. So if you sign up right now to the website and can start accepting orders. Sorry, let me find it. Let me just stand up. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
Reagan.
She's so sad. Let me hold on. Time out, guys. Sorry, I'm just gonna grab her.
And she must just fell with her.
Okay. Sorry. I booby trapped myself in this office.
Thanks to her dad.
Everyone watching the recording is really going to like this part.
Poor baby. You done?
Okay. So let's talk about making your 100s list. You have an active website. Okay.
There's 5.
Okay. So your website is active from the moment you sign up. So you could literally start messaging people. When you sign up, your sponsor is probably going to talk to you about making a 100s list, which is just a list of 100 people that you know. They can be people that you know have known forever. They can be acquaintances. I don't care if it's your mailman. You write their name down. Technology has made it simple for us to where we could probably just message everyone on our Facebook friends list. But since you have a website that's active immediately, it's great to start working through that 100s list right away. You can start accepting orders. And there's no reason why you couldn't have those first 4 loyal customers before your kit ever comes in. Now, some people are going to come back and say, well, I don't know how to answer the questions. I don't know what do I tell them when they want to know how much the wraps are or how the wraps work or whatever. That's what your sponsor is for. I would much rather have someone texting me all day long, asking questions from the people that they've contacted, because that tells me that they're working. So make your 100s list right as soon as you sign up, if not before you sign up, and have a list of people ready to talk to. And then keep it simple. I would tell you too to keep it simple. Something easy like, hey, have you tried one of these crazy wraps yet? Have you seen what they've done? If you use the product yourself, just go ahead and say like, hey, I'd really love to share my results with you so that we can talk more about this. We talked about GoDaddy. We do some team training on Periscope. I really am leaning heavier on Zoom. I like that a lot more. To your faces, reading your comments. When you're making your 100s list, the first thing that we like to do is psych ourselves out, and we think of somebody who we think we're going through the list and we're like, oh, they know somebody, their sister already sells it, or they're skinny, or they're pregnant, or whatever. So what I'm going to encourage you to do is not to prejudge. Don't assume that they're going to say no. Don't assume that they don't need this. Don't assume that they can't afford it. That's not your job. Your job is to share this with them. And just send everyone, just write down the name, send them all a simple message like we just talked about. Some people are going to say no. Some people are going to ask for more information. Some people are going to ignore you, and that's okay because you're going to keep going. I still get ignored. I've been ignored probably 30 times today when I send follow-ups out. It's not a big deal. Eventually, they're going to come back around. They keep watching you, I promise. Even if they ignore you, they keep watching you. And then just talk to people. Before you get your kit in, if you've not signed up yet, before you even sign up, just get to talking to people. That way you've got people in line ready to sign up. You can get that 120 free product. If you are a party person, then you've got 120 in free product to order right after you sign up to make, to use that for parties if you want more samples and stuff. It's just a really great way to get your business going. That part of the steps of success then is just taken care of. And you're just, like I said, off to a really strong start. There was one more thing that I was going to tell you. Reagan got me all flustered. I know that it's scary. And if you haven't already had that feeling of like, what the heck am I doing? Like I said at the beginning, you will have it. And that's okay. As long as you just keep going. You've got people around you to lift you up and to help you. And all of this is just whatever you put into it, you are going to make back tenfold. That's the beauty of this. When you're looking at these charts, it can be a little bit overwhelming, but just remember that the whole idea of this is that you get a few, and then help them get a few, and then help them get a few, and it just grows and grows and grows. And it's a really cool thing. So I'm just sitting here feeding Reagan now, and I will open it up if you guys have questions. If you're new and have questions, or if you're a leader and you have questions that you want to take back to your teams, anything is fine. And if you don't, then you can go whenever. I don't really have anything else for you. I appreciate you guys being on.
Thank you.
I have a question. So when you sell wraps to people, like just like a wrap, $25 wrap, how do you do it?
How?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times, the people that I sell individual wraps to are the ones who aren't really sure about being a loyal customer yet, and that's a way for them to sample it. It's a way for them to sample it without signing up as a loyal customer. People get kind of scared thinking about like a 3-month commitment, which is why I try not to word it that way. But that's how I do it. It's normally because I've made a post on Facebook and they want to know, well, how much is one wrap? How long are my results from one wrap going to last? And if I do everything in the world I can to talk to them about how 4 wraps is a full treatment, the more you use, the better and longer lasting the results are, and they still just won't budge, they just want to try one, then I'm like, sure, $25, you can try one, I'll get it on you, we'll look at your results, and then they go from there. Go ahead.
What about blitzing?
blitzing. That's a good question. I've talked to a lot of people lately about blitzing because that's something that can be scary too. That's a term I should have mentioned too, because to me, before I started at Works, blitz was going after the quarterback in a football game. I didn't know what blitzing meant as far as like this business goes. And so when you're blitzing with it, just talking about your business. You can blitz face to face, you can blitz social media. Obviously, social media is a lot more comfortable. It's the way that I choose to work my business. But I also blitz when I'm out and about. And so I like to take the fear out of it. I'm not a person who can be like Pam Souter and just, where's my blitz card? So you get these blitz cards in your kit that show exactly what the wrap looks like, how much it is, and you can keep it really simple and just say, here's a coupon, have you tried that crazy wrap thing? I don't do that because for me, relationships go much further in this. And so what I like to do to make myself more comfortable with blitzing is to just practice talking to people in general. Striking up a normal conversation and then listening for those cues to talk about it works go much further. So when I first started getting the guts up to blitz, I just practiced complimenting people. If it was the person bagging my groceries, I said, thanks so much for putting my groceries in the bags. Would you like a coupon? And then I could hand this and bolt out the door. Like, that's all I did. Like, just give it to them and run. Or if I was going through the drive-thru, I could say, thanks, I have a coupon for you, and give it to them and run, which it's a good start. It's a good start to do that. I do still love to blitz paired with a compliment just because it makes their day better. They're much more receptive to it. I don't have to hear the word no because that's what we're all afraid of, right? Them saying no and like spitting in our faces or stomping on our foot or something mean like that, right? So, which nobody ever does. Nobody ever does that. All they're going to do is say no, and it's not no to you. It's because they don't want to rap. Well, okay, whatever. We know that they're awesome, and we're going to go find somebody else. Now, what I like to do is to just strike up a normal conversation with somebody. You know, if you're talking to your girlfriend and you're asking, like, hey, what are you doing today? And then she says, well, I'm actually on my way to lunch. Then you can say something like, oh, are you taking your fat fighters with you? And she's going to be like, what are fat fighters? And then you have the opportunity to talk about something other than the wrap. The wrap is our flagship product. No one can compete with our wrap. Nobody else has it. But it is nice to know that we literally have something for everyone. You know, if you're talking to your dad's nurse at the hospital or something, and you just ask her how she's doing, and she's like, oh, I'm fine, but man, it's just been a long day, I'm so tired. You get the chance to say, oh, have you tried greens? I used to feel like that too, but they help me a lot. And then you get the chance to talk to her about greens. You're taking an interest in her day, in her life. But you're also offering a service that's going to help her. So that's how I like to do it. I'm not like an in-your-face type of person when I blitz. I think it's easier for me to put a little more thought into it. It may take a little bit longer to get that person to finally sign up, but it's at least a way for me to talk to them and build that relationship. Some quick things that you can do when you go out to eat, just take your Fat Fighter bottle and sit it on the table. So when your server comes around, they can see that and be like, what's that? You can also take your greens to go, order lemonade, and put your greens down in your drink because then the tables around you are going to say, why is her drink green? And that's just a kind of a more like obvious way to get people talking about what you're doing. I like to leave greens to go packets with my tip and my card and just not leave a nice note. And any way to pay someone a compliment is an easy way to blitz and an easy way to give your information. If you've got someone, you're so sad. If you've got someone that you just really like, if you've got a server that has a great personality or your mail lady is really fun and outgoing, then again, people love compliments. And just come right out and say, you know what, I'd really love to have somebody like you on my team. Could you use an extra $500 a month? I've got a $1,000 bonus that I can help you get right now. And then that's an easy way to offer the opportunity to someone. Does that answer your question?
Yes.
When you have your kids with you, taking your kids is seriously like the easiest, no pressure way to blitz because I blame everything on my kids. I'm like, oh my God, thank you so much for helping me. Like, it's not easy being a mom. Do you have kids? You probably could use something like this too. Like, then you can handle it hard or whatever. That makes it easier. If your kids are older, you give your kids the blitz card and you're like, hey, give your kids to the person over there. Kids like, oh.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
My 4-year-old.
Yes.
But sorry.
I feel like my kids are monsters, so I never leave the house. So it's really hard for me to split because I don't go anywhere. Like, we went out to eat the other night, and we don't do the family dinner together a lot unless it's at home. And our 2-year-old, she's just the meanest. We love her, but she's the meanest. So we went to this restaurant, and she got this tiny bit of ketchup on her sleeve, and she cannot be dirty at all. So she totally took her shirt off, swung it around in a circle, and just tossed it across the room, and was running around the restaurant like half naked.
Uh-huh.
And she does that stuff everywhere we go. So we literally don't leave the house
Yeah.
with her. We're like, no, we just have to play in the yard, or, we go to Grammy's house, but we don't take her to public places.
Well, next time you do, you just say, thanks for putting up with us. You guys are great. We'd love to work with you.
Yeah.
I have a
This is why I'm
2-year-old
stay-at-home
boy.
mom. Like,
Exactly.
My son is like that. Can't get him to behave. What I've started doing though is like I'll give him my little Greens on the Go packets, and he likes to hand things out to people. So he goes up to random people and hands them out.
oh,
That's awesome, Jocelyn.
Yeah.
I'm stingy. I don't want to give mine away. I'm like, I like them. I don't want to give them to people. They were expensive. They're mine.
You know, something that I didn't talk about too is if you can get a shirt, I don't care if you can afford one shirt that says it works, get it, wash it and wash it and wash it and wear it everywhere you go. Like I go through spurts where I don't leave the house very often either, but I guarantee you that if I do leave the house, that's the shirt that I was going to wear because it never fails. You'll have someone who says it works or does it really work? And that gives you, like, they've come to you to ask about it, and then you get to be like, oh, yeah, it is. You have a second? Like, this is freaking awesome. And then I just got Hadley's finally big enough for one of the It Works shirts. So,
Oh, they have them for kids?
yeah, they have onesies for babies, and they have little, like, kid ones that it's like the little Henley that says It Works, and on the back it says Rap Star. And they have
my daughter one.
Rap Star or something like that. I think they have one that says Rap Star in training. So I used to, like, when I couldn't afford It Works clothes, I used to just say, like, okay, with my commission, I'll just get one thing. Like, maybe I can only afford a button, but I'll get the button and I'll put it on my bag. Laminating your Blitz card and putting it on a lanyard or the luggage tag to hang off of your purse is another good way to draw attention to it and have it invites someone else to ask about it, which makes it way less scary for you. Those kinds of things. But yeah, anything that you can get from the It Works store, even if it's just one thing that you take with you everywhere, is a great way to do it also.
I just bought 2. They're going to be here on the 24th, so I'm really excited.
Which ones did you get?
I think it might be the one that, are you wearing one right now?
Yeah.
I think it might be that one is one of them. And the other one is lime green.
Uh-huh. Good.
So I got those 2, and I bought some like catalogs and sign-in sheets and more Blitz cards because that was another question I had. What information do you put on your Blitz card?
I'm one that keeps it simple. Like, I just put my name with a little smiley face and my phone number okay, so listen. When I started It Works, I didn't have a computer, and then we got a computer, but then I didn't have a printer. And we have a printer now, but I don't know how to print labels, so my Blitz cards are still handwritten. I know that's not like the most professional thing, but I keep some of them that are blank too, so that, like, if I am out to eat, I can write a little note on it for my waitress and then sign my name and put my phone number or something like that. I just like to keep it simple and personal. And it's easier on the eyes to look at that than like find me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. Here's my website, all that.
Well, I wrote on mine by hand because I never even considered labels until you just said it.
Mhm.
But I wrote my email address instead of my It Works website address.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that was probably the wrong thing to do. So then I put like labels over top of where I wrote. And then I was like, well, I just messed all these up. I'm just going to throw them away and buy new ones. So
Fine. I don't think you can go wrong. I think just keep it personal and make it a way that's easy for people to get a hold of you is what I like. I would
So, like,
say,
phone number and name would probably be good enough.
yeah. What was I just getting ready to say? You said something about postcards and catalogs. And
I just ordered my magnet for my car, actually, this past week. It should be here. Oh, what's today, the 21st? Should be here tomorrow. Or, no, 21st, 22nd.
Now that's next for me, but I'm going to have to stop being such an aggressive driver if I want people to actually call me about it. Because today, I think I probably could have ran over at least 8 people.
gosh.
I'm just really bad. Like this town that I live in, everybody wants to drive like 15 miles an hour. And I'm like, I have to get my kids, get out of the way. Like,
I wish everyone drives really, really fast here. It's
I
like
feel
they're
like I
in a
should have
speedway.
I should have been born in the city because I'm a city driver and I live in the country. And I'm like, I have places to be. If I have to go 90 to get there, then get out of the way.
Oh, yeah.
Gosh, I was going to say something else. And
Oh, goodness. I had a question. I can't remember what it was now. I
Mom brain.
dropped it.
Mom brain. It's just what you do.
Mhm. Oh, I have a distributor, well, a potential distributor who is trying to pre-sell, and she wants to know, like, what's the best way to approach it, like, verbiage-wise.
Well,
What-
that's another thing. Like everything in this business, we just try to keep really, really simple. And so I would just have her get really hyped up. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, I'm so excited. I've got 4 wraps on the way. Who wants one? Go ahead and have them, like have her word it for them like they're already on the way. Go ahead and
Okay.
yours now for $25, and that way you get the first one when I get them in, kind of thing.
Okay.
That makes sense.
Ooh, yeah. I'm sorry, I'm outside. My husband's playing video games with his friends, and he has the headset on and doesn't know when to be quiet. So,
Gosh, I can't remember what I was going to say. Hold on, must not.
I think that was it. For me, at least. Let me see. Oh, customer. What do you say instead of auto ship as far as for loyal customers?
Just what I said earlier. Like, I don't say auto ship at all anymore. I just tell them to be a loyal customer, all you have to do is agree to purchase at least 1 product a month for 3 months.
Mhm.
If there's no minimum dollar amount required, you can get the same product each month, or you can take the opportunity to switch them up each time.
Okay. I think that's where I get hung up at, though.
Yeah.
Is where that's where, yeah, everyone's like, well, I don't want to do an auto shipment. I don't want it automatically, coming out. And so
Yeah.
it takes me another 20 minutes to explain it to them
So
differently.
what you can do too is if you're having a conversation with them, listen for the areas that they're asking for help in. Like maybe they're not sleeping well, maybe they need more energy and they want to shrink their belly. So they're going to start with wraps, but then maybe they want to try greens and new you. And so then you just say to them, like, I've heard you talk about 3 different products that you want to try. To be a loyal customer, all you're doing is you're going to try a product in February, a product in March, and a product in April. And you've already got the 3 picked out that you want to use. So then it totally avoids talking about the scary word of auto ship, and they're already all set,
Oh, nice. Okay, I gotta write that down. Oh, yeah, I think that's it for me.
I'm
at
going to
least.
go. My kids have to go to bed.
And
Oh,
then,
mine are in bed. Thank goodness.